Hello, I'm Amanda Lamb, and in this programme we're going to be meeting real people whose lives have changed dramatically. Please watch this DVD all the way through because the next few minutes could change your life forever. Coming up, how you can earn an extra £50 a week immediately to help pay off those niggling debts.
In our first 4 weeks in the business, we actually made about £275.
How you can take charge of your financial future.
Our future's our own now, and no one else will determine when we get paid.
How students can avoid large debts when they graduate without neglecting their studies.
Nothing else I could think that could fit in and pay what it pays as well.
How you can build a substantial pension in just 3 to 5 years.
It's a great amount of money extra into our pension plan.
And how you can earn and have more time with your family.
I pick my children up from school every day. I can attend all their plays and school functions and everything, and I just have a totally new life.
Why is this opportunity unique? Well, it's simple to do. You can start earning straight away and it's open to everybody. Now, before we continue, it's important to understand there are no actors in this video. These are real-life stories about ordinary people who have achieved extraordinary things.
I worked in the motor industry.
I worked in a factory for 18 years.
Well, I was in accounts.
My husband and I are both fisheries scientists.
I was studying to be a doctor at the University of Newcastle.
I was a garden centre assistant.
I was a full-time carer for our youngest daughter, who's severely mentally and physically disabled.
We were always having to say no to our girls. They're teenagers, so they get more expensive as they get older.
I got up and went to work every morning, and I came home in the evening and I did whatever had to be done at home, and I went to bed and I got up the next morning.
I don't want to work on a 48 hours week again. I don't like that. I did it for 22 years. That's enough for me.
Despite me working all the hours that I could, we still never seemed to be able to pay bills.
The reason that I initially joined was to just come off benefits and just to not be judged as a teenage mum.
I've just given up 26 and a half years of banking as a consultant.
When we saw the way Clean Easy worked, we knew we could build a business. So we ended up making the decision to move our lives from Canada to England to build a Clean Easy business.
You might think you already know Clean Easy, but you'd be surprised at what this company can offer you today. I've come to meet Nikki and Jerome Neville, who run their Clean Easy business from their home in Lincolnshire. Let's go and say hello. It's lovely to meet you guys. Nikki, can you tell me why you decided to join Clean Easy?
Jerome and I both work for the fire service, and this was something that we could do around our shifts to help us pay off some outstanding debts that we had.
Jerome, how easy was it for you to get started?
Yeah, really simple. From day one we were making money, and it was just a few hours a week around our full-time shifts, so very simple, anyone can do it.
So your first cheque after those 4 weeks, how much did you earn?
Our first paycheck was just over £200 for a 4-week period.
Our income now is just over £2,300 per month part-time.
For part-time work is amazing.
It's absolutely fantastic, yes.
And how has the extra money helped you, Jerome?
We've been able to pay off debt. We look at holidays worldwide now. We look at being able to provide futures for my children, and we look at sort of retirement differently because we've got this income coming in now that far supersedes what we were earning in our full-time jobs. So yeah, it completely changed our outlook.
Nikki and Jerome, thanks so much for talking to me.
Tracy came home and said, this is what she's doing, this is how I'm going to get out of this dead-end job that I'm in. I thought, well, yeah, okay, get it out of your system.
An element of healthy scepticism is always good. Whenever I first saw this opportunity, I'd never seen anything like it before, and I didn't understand it.
You were a little bit more sceptical than I was to start off with, weren't you?
Yeah, it took a few months for me to realise that there wasn't a catch.
A friend of ours was actually in the business, and we knew that he worked. And what she showed us was an easy way of making just that £50 a week that we thought would make a difference.
You don't think you're going to become a Clean Easy distributor when you set out in your lifelong career, and that's because you just don't understand what's behind it and what the potential is.
I've actually now got over 10 family members in my business. Obviously they've seen a good thing and realise it does work.
Now they can see sort of a total difference in our stress levels at home and things like that, and see that it's actually working for us financially and, you know, changing our lives,
yeah,
really.
It is, yeah.
I've come to Liverpool to meet ex-music teachers Karina and John Beasley, who started their Clean Easy business in 2002. John and Karina, it's lovely to meet you both. Tell me why you decided to get started with Clean Easy.
We started for an extra £50 to £75 a week to pay off credit cards. We're very much in the culture of buy now and pay later.
So John, tell me exactly what you have to do and how it works.
It's very simple. We just deliver catalogues to houses in the local area, pick up the orders and deliver the goods to the customers, and you just keep a percentage of the profit.
Now be honest with me, when you found out it was catalogues and you had to do deliveries, what was your initial reaction?
Gosh, well, a bit embarrassed to be honest. You know, I wasn't sure how it would feel to go out there. I was a school teacher and had never done anything like this before. The next day when we picked up orders and realised the catalogue had done the selling for us, it was amazing and it was so worth it because we could see that this was going to sort out our credit card problems. In our first 4 weeks we had £501, and that was just us personally placing our catalogues. Within sort of 6 to 12 months we'd embarked on some team building, which our upline kindly showed us how to do, and that took our income up to £1,200 every 4 weeks, and that was just a small team of 10 to 15 people.
So John, explain to me what this team building is.
Team building is simply just offering the opportunity to other people. If they get started, then all you do is just help and support them to be making money for themselves, retailing through the catalogues. So when those sales are created for Clean Easy, their turnover is increased, and what happens then is that the company pay you a percentage of that as a kind of royalty.
Okay. And do you feel that you get good support from Clean Easy?
The support's fantastic, not just in the form of meetings and trainings that are laid on with the team that you're involved in, but also Clean Easy as a company. They lay on fantastic conferences, and the service centre's just a phone call away. So at the end of the day, you're in business for yourself, but you're never by yourself.
Fantastic. It's been lovely to meet you. Thank you both so much.
There are so many products in the Clean Easy range, from the ones everybody knows